2, 1.
Yeah, so
Hello. Hello.
like
Meg said
have
hello.
like internet
Yeah,
connection
welcome
completely
to
ruined the
Meg's.
entirety of that.
Hello, welcome to the second part of the
Oh yeah, I forgot I had
Dungeons and Dragons. Actually, it's Pathfinder, but D&D is a lot easier to roll off the tongue than Pathfinder. Welcome
Yes.
to the StudioCAT
Adventures
Pathfinder
in the
campaign, run by
Wait, are
yours.
we muted?
Huh?
Wait, are we? No, okay, never mind.
Yes.
Yes.
This is what happens when your
We're
players
live.
don't listen to you. Also, actually not Meg's, Mick Yiv is not here because he's
Get him!
bad, and he's not come back yet.
Well, to be fair, it's 6:59, so he's not
It's
not ready
not-
yet.
It's
7.
It
It's
is
7.
7. Get out of here.
A PC clock is just like 1 minute
You're-
behind,
yeah.
man. 1 minute behind.
Yeah, because
And then my alarm clock is 1 minute ahead, of course.
'Cause
And then my
you're
phone is
bad,
just 7 on the
kiddo.
dot.
Because you're bad, kiddo. But yes, this is the second episode to the Pathfinder campaign of StudioCAT. I'm Sparky Shock. I'll be your DM.
I'll be your host tonight.
Actually, yeah. I'll be your. And hey, Yif is here.
I'm Sword, your host tonight.
Nice.
Alright.
All right, and with
The
us as
main
always,
course.
we have the members of StudioCAT, and basically StudioCAT. We're just a bunch of guys who like voice acting, and some of us take it a little more seriously than everyone else. Nick, sorry. But
I can
with us
fire
today,
you.
but with us today we have Skull, Nicholas, one of the leaders of Team Cat,
Oh.
Megs, who doesn't speak, plebeian,
Also Sounder.
and then Mick Yeff, who is also another voice actor. And we're all here, chilling out.
Meg said yes, my sexy robot voice.
Shit. Oh,
Good
fuck.
stuff.
Yeah. Megs, can you say sexy squirrel, you crazy motherfucker, from fucking Uptown Funk, or no, 41 Carat.
101.
Sexy.
I wonder, can we
So
actually, can we play
squirrel.
music during any of these?
Apparently not.
Playing music? We don't. Music takes fucking license. Nah,
Okay,
we don't
also
have
because
license.
Sparky refuses that music. Nah, we'll just go with it. Copyright. Who cares about copyright laws? Let's play simple and clean. Simple.
Oh.
I want to listen to Prince.
No.
I want to listen to
Yes.
Prince.
No.
Let's go. Sanctuary. What's the most copyright Kingdom Hearts song?
Don't
Simple
you
and
walk
clean.
away.
You don't hear me.
Me calling free.
Hey!
Walking away.
Oh, baby.
Alright, but yes, let's.
Meg said removed to conform with local and international censorship laws.
Nice.
Alright,
Nice.
alright, but if everyone's
Go,
here,
God,
if everyone can hear me. Also, from the last stream, I've updated my mic, so it should sound okay. If it does not, please let me know, and I will try and fix it.
Please,
Um,
F up.
Yeah. But if everyone else is here, then let us begin with the recap. In the first session, the party on their way to the town of last time on Pathfinder Z. The party found their party on their way to the town of Falk. Were raided by a group of nefarious bandits. Or
Mostly
maybe not nefarious, they just kind of showed up. But yeah. To which they stole the party's cart, knocked out a party member, and then proceeded to book it. But one of them managed to
mean
get away.
Bum?
After the party rested up at a campfire and not taking watch.
Meg said proceeded to fuck
Hey!
it.
I was watching. I literally took shift.
Yeah, except for the last 4 hours.
Hey.
Uh,
If Megs was actually here, we could have taken the full shift.
I still have to deal with this ugly ass
Meg
thing.
said,
This-
"I'm sorry."
this blank
Yeah.
slate over here. Look at me. Ew.
yeah, because you didn't make your token. Because you said you were gonna make it, and I trusted you. But the party.
Meg said this laptop is from the damn Stone Age.
So I honestly feel you,
Nick?
Megs.
Nick?
I used to use run all that.
Hey guys, would you mind letting me finish speaking?
What do you say? Let's go
Nah.
for it.
Meg said no.
Fucking assholes.
Do your job. Do your job, Sparky. Chop
Alright.
chop.
Go ahead.
Fucking Christ. But anyways, but the party having just immediately gone to a rest to care for their unconscious party member managed to was found to be robbed when they woke up. All their items and jewels stolen. Corvo, the elven alchemist, took up a lead when he heard to where he heard some sounds during his watch, and managed to find the entrance to a kobold den. After triggering a few traps, recovering their loot, triggering more traps in the process, and almost dying, they managed to stumble upon deeper into this kobold lair. And after a little bit of travel, managed to find themselves at the mouth to what looked to be the heart of the kobold den. Once again, Corvo, while everyone else kind of just sat around, went up ahead, trying to be the protagonist. Tried to stealth his way in,
Trying to
and
use magic.
accidentally managed to walk right in view of a black kobold that
rolled a 20.
that rolled a very high perception.
Of course.
To which we start off. Now, with this one kobold who has noticed you. None of the others have been alerted yet.
Didn't he say shout intruder loudly last time?
Yeah, I kind of did do
Did
that.
Yeah, he shouted intruder loudly.
did-
Yes,
Did
yes.
shout
You can
intruder?
go check
I'm
the.
trying to remember.
Yes, he did. He did.
Wait, I just realized, Nick, what are we doing? We could have played this to our advantage.
No,
Damn
I
it.
gotta play. I'm playing this I'm playing this fair game here.
All
Let
right.
the DM side,
All right.
guys.
A little change.
Damn it.
He actually
Guys,
He
you
shouted-
did. I'm going with you.
shouted intruder. In Draconic. But at the start, after he says this, he kind of points his
Damn it.
spirit. He kind of points his spirit at you, and in a lot more refined Draconic. It's definitely noticeable from the other words here that was kind of broken and garbled. This is a lot clearer. Which you hear as, "What are you doing in our lair?"
We came to get our stuff back that you stole from us.
Nothing is
What you
yours.
said, love?
Only ours. We
Mex said no
What
fucking
about our
clue.
lives? Can we keep our lives?
Mm.
Or are those yours too?
It walks like a little close to you, and by this point, kind of like you hear like outside this little entrance you're in, like the other kobolds start like looking around and doing stuff. The rest of you guys are hidden because you are like under like a little slope, so you guys are hidden from view. The other kobolds start kind of walking, kind of just getting a position. They start like moving around. You look behind you, and you can see some of them start to move and face your direction. Like climb down, get around.
Hey, I'm sure we can work this out.
What could you possibly have? Actually, it's Smith. Gold. I smell it. Hand over shiny.
If I hand you my gold, will you let me and my friends leave?
Roll diplomacy.
Alright.
Man, I wish I was doing this now.
I know, right? Yeah.
Alright.
I have the -1 diplomacy.
Mine's
16!
like
Sheesh.
Kind of thinks for a moment. You have friends? More of you?
no.
We need their gold too. And you
Really?
just, and you just, and you
I
just,
did.
and you just hear like the rest of like just like
Can I-
gold, 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 gold.
If you let me group up with my party, we'll discuss that.
It walks to the floor, and now the spear like kind of at your chest. Show us to them.
Alright.
So you're gonna walk
Yep.
out. Ready? All right. The rest of you, as you all kind of are like walking around like Corvo's back, you kind of look up. You're like, "Yo, hey, it's Corvo," and you like get up and pretty much like right behind him is a. What you guys realize is definitely, it's like it is a kobold, except for it is a kind of like a lot, seemingly more like developed instead of this kind of, kind of like pinkish, fleshier kind of tone to it. It's like a jet black. It's like a jet black, blue, yellow eyes.
Meg said emo.
Yellow, yellow eye, yellow eyes, but still like kind of like the rattered, raggy clothing akin to most kobolds. Are these your friends?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It speaks in now like common, which throws you off guard. That is your gold, all of it. No one steals from us. Hmm?
If we give him our gold, they'll let us
Not
go.
my girl.
My goal.
My gold.
Not my girl.
Trust me when I say there's a lot of them in here. It'd probably be best if we just.
You then start to see like
No, there's
two more
pro-
kind of show up
probably
behind,
so
each
many more
holding
traps.
spears. Each holding like spears and stuff.
I think this is a good deal now.
We get to keep everything else, so it's just the gold.
Why the hell not? Take my gold. Take all of it.
All right, so you.
Megs.
Oh no, I got a lot of gold, but our lives are more worth than gold.
What is that, love?
Meg said I.
Alright.
Alright.
Meg
Take
said
all
I
my
hit enter,
gold.
I'm dumb.
Do.
Yep.
Meg said fuck, what were you asking me?
Do you want to give them all our gold? Like if you give
Meg
them
said
our
sure.
gold.
All right.
All right.
So they kind of like, gesture for you guys to like walk up and like enter with Corvo, keeping Corvo like close by. And they're, come here and give us the gold. You
Alright.
guys continue to walk. Do you guys like walk forward into the area?
And, like, walk over here like this, or?
Yeah, just like up here. One of them kind of
Alright.
comes over and he's just like, kind of like scars and scratches on his face and just kind of like goes through your pockets like super quick, like just, and they take your gold pouch.
Best deal I've made all day.
Alright then.
And it kind of steps up to you, takes your gold. Generally, you hear like a starts to kind of like giggling and laughing. No.
Oh, pieces, damn.
Meg said man. I'm broke.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And yeah, Megs, you'll eventually walk up and they'll just take her gold. Now these two kind of go off and they're like counting all the gold, like that's around. And now the Mackerel scene that has.
Did anyone take anything off me?
Yes, the black kobold did.
Okay, yeah, like
Takes
he
your
did
stuff.
it directly. All right.
Yeah. He kind of lifts up his spear a bit and I point at you. Good. Now you leave. This is
Alright.
our home. You invade. This. And he jingles it. Safe passage.
All right.
Okay.
Don't have to tell us twice.
Yep. All right. Let's go.
I'm quite satisfied with these results.
Now follow me. And he walks over, leading you on into this left side cavern. Left passageway. Alright, here's John, because again, I don't have anything. So, he leads you along. Yay, you guys didn't die. He leads he leads you all along. Down the corridor a bit. And fronts you into he eventually you come on, it whines. He does this kobold along the way. He does mention that he goes by the one with black scales. That is his name. The one with black scales.
The one with black scales.
Yes, that is his name. And he kind of points out different traps, like, don't step there. Or like there'll be another trap. He's like, don't step there. He does this over and over. As you're going along, he's like, don't step there. Don't touch that. Don't step there. And safely navigates you guys kind of through this almost like labyrinth of a place until you reach what looks to be very it changes from like this kind of cavernous stone. You guys travel for like a long ass time. Like this is 2 hours of this shit. Going around like moss everywhere. To eventually the stone, the cavern walls abruptly change into like stone.
Meg said, "Are we there yet?"
Soon. But the stone cavern of the walls, this kind of damp darkness.
We took this option.
Eventually changes into a very quickly into like definitely manually placed stone. Like this is, it's a man-made structure. And like when he kind of gets to that divide, he's like, "Go, leave."
And
Pleasure doing business with you, love.
so wait, it's just him, right?
It was really just him with you, and he kind of steps back, and he kind of steps back in. Now you go. And let him.
I'd see it, black scales.
You're gonna regret.
Yeah.
Well,
And
of course,
no,
it's just him.
and when you kind of step into this room, it is, it's definitely darker. There's not like this kind of the bioluminescence of like these different mushrooms and different kind of, life that illuminate the deeper reaches. It's definitely darker. So those of you without dark vision, you cannot see. Those of you who do,
God, Nick gave
you
you
can't.
that win.
So I mean, he has the lamp. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Thankfully,
can.
the
Yeah,
lamp I gave
you
him.
have the lamp, so you guys can see in a little 20-foot around you.
Meg said, "I'm illegally blind."
You glad I bought that with dark vision now?
Yes.
And he
I've been.
no, and he and the little and Kobold kind of steps back, says, "Now you go on by yourselves." Pulls up like one of the wires that you passed, and this whole kind of entrance to that tunnel just collapses behind you, completely
Alright.
blocking you off. So you are now in this a lot danker of a place. There are like some old torches that like kind of line the walls that aren't lit, that you can kind of see. But kind of peering through farther on in this corridor is a pedestal, and on it is a book. And
Books.
and there's there is no light. You barely see Corva at the cusp of your dark vision because you can see 60 feet. It's when you can kind of see. You know it's there. But yes, what do you all? What do you all do?
Perception check around the pedestal.
Okay, so you're gonna walk up and kind of inspect the pedestal.
Yeah.
All right. So roll me perception. What are the rest of you doing?
I
Well,
suppose we'll
this-
join along with Nick.
All right, you'll roll another
I
perception.
find
yourself.
I find this very suspicious. I'm gonna check for traps.
Yeah, well,
Alright.
yeah, that was more a general. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
This would be
what
you
he
don't.
said.
So wait. So you're doing a check for traps?
Yeah.
All right. Let me check for traps. All right. So this is would be a perception check. You're not. It's a standard perception, except for this is what you're looking for. It's more specific. So roll me a perception for finding traps.
But just a perception.
Alrighty
Yes.
then.
You're not a rogue, so you don't get bonuses for finding traps.
Okay.
6, 9. My bad. You do not notice any traps. You kind of check the walls, but the torches are just torches. With the two of you who kind of step forward and you inspect around pedestal, you do see the corpses or the boned remains of what look to be kobolds. They kind of have like that tail, kind of like around the pedestal, almost, kind of like piled up next to it. But on this pedestal is a book.
All right then.
Corval, and with that, just from seeing it from far, you can read the title of the book, and the book is titled "The Masters and Wondercrafts of Alchemy."
Oh,
by
hell yeah.
Hang on, I have to get the name. Kill me.
Keyboard.
Yeah, hang on, I gotta find shit. See, this is what happens when you don't have things prepared.
Yeah.
By
I mean, we're
named
still
is
on the Cobalt
is
map,
Obadiah.
actually.
It's by Obadiah Frankenberg.
Of course. What are the odds? Well, I'm snatching that thing up.
So you're picking it up?
Yep.
All right. You pick up the book, and you hear "boo" coming from the book, like eyes jut up from the text on the top of the book. The side binder of the pages like moves up and down, like "boo" in your hands.
What? Okay, can I use spellcraft to analyze this?
Yeah, sure. As you're kind of you start looking around, he's like, "You're not scared? What the fuck? Oh shit! You're not a fucking you expect the book. It is not magical in any way. It does not appear to be magical. And the book's just kind of looking like, "What are you doing? I feel violated. I feel violated. Stop it! Set me down!
So
Get
you're
your hands off me!" Huh?
You're a talking book.
Set me down!
No.
Meg said, "What is this?"
I do what the book wants.
I have no idea.
What's your name, book?
Me? My name?
That's your name.
It's you don't see a face on it because it is a book, but it does kind of give like the thing of thought, like the kind of bookmark, kind of like the bookmark kind of like taps itself.
Just like space going.
Name's
through the
Babel.
pages.
Name's Babel.
All right.
No. Who are you? And get your filthy hands off me! And the it's gonna actually try and break from your grasp. So roll me a fucking roll me a what's your combat maneuver defense?
My combat maneuver defense is 16.
16. All right, let me just get this up because I didn't think you guys would get here. That's fine. I am perfectly prepared.
Clearly.
So we burned the book.
No.
All right, do you say that out loud? The book says, no, the book says, "Ha! You are not going to burn me." All right.
Well, I do have a very powerful bomb right here.
Meg said, "Burn you."
Okay. But what is your your
16.
15?
16.
16. It manages to break out just barely. Like it's like squirms and wiggles. You feel your hands are very slick now. What like the book was dry when we picked up, but now it's just sliming. It has this like weird thick adhesive that like you tap your fingers in, like they stretch, and honestly, it's like if you have like really strong glue on your hands.
Or jizz.
And it kind of lands back on the pedestal and kind of like nudges and turns itself around. Now, who are you all? How dare you?
We're a group of travelers passing by.
Very funny. What's your names?
Kobo Axis.
I'm the great Johnny Starr, famous musician.
Oh, great, we got a fucking...
Meg said,
name
Ashay
is-
Dreamstone.
Another
Novus, and I am a paladin.
That's not your name, I hope. If so, I'm very sad.
Yes, unfortunately, it is his name. And also, unfortunately, he's not a musician like us.
Like, laugh at
Oh, great, a little traveling band, oh boy. You know, I've been waiting. Alright. Well, welcome to this... Wait, you're adventurers. You mean you leave? You guys go places?
Yeah.
Yes! Yes! It kind of like hops up and down, like flapping itself. Like, do you know how long I've sat here? On this pedestal? Oh my
It's
god.
pretty long.
No.
Very long. I got fucking left here. Many years ago. It's a fucking... Oh, bastard!
I analyzed the pedestal to determine how exactly long the book could know.
Okay, roll a,
Is that necessary?
I'm gonna say roll an
Is that necessary?
roll a nature. Roll a nature, because you're identifying, like, aspects of the room that are, like, pretty...
Oh god, where's nature?
It's, above your knowledges. It's under your knowledges. Or it's
Under,
actually,
over-
no, it's actually one of your knowledges. It's knowledge.
It's a
nature.
knowledge.
It is a
okay.
knowledge. All right,
20.
20.
Nice.
20. Judging from the fact that the pedestal itself is... the fact that these are skeletons of kobolds, that the pedestal itself is very dusty in the general demeanor of the room, and the fact that the pedestal he's even sitting on is very, very, like, little moved dust. You could assume he's been here for like, years. Like, a good... assume a decade, but you can't tell much more.
Wow, you've
Bloody hell.
really been here a while,
He's
haven't
probably
you?
been here for almost a week.
I have been here for many years.
I can tell by the
Yes.
pestle and
The
surroundings.
bastard who fucking wrote me. This kind of, like, shifts the name. Left me here. Honestly, I feel like... If I see you all are at least alive, and actual people, those things that walk in here, these dumb... He kind of, like, gestures to, like, the skeletons. These dumb bitches. I mean, they make a great snack, but they're not very bright. They eventually start showing... Yes!
You
I eat them. Oh,
Meg said
God.
a good snack.
Eat things?
I don't know if you guys are familiar of what I am. Do you? I don't know what I am.
Can you spell
Meg
that?
said we are
Book
not.
again?
Us, that's what you are. You eat
Look
things?
like a book.
Alright,
What do you want to do? Have to analyze what it is.
alright, one of you can do not, you just use, make me a knowledge dungeoneering.
Alright.
College
Sorry.
engineer, all of us?
Anyone who wants to. Decipher, like, what he is. 14, okay.
Eh,
Only you two?
Alright.
I don't care. He's badass. That's all I need to know.
Alright.
Yeah,
Cool ass
he's
book.
a book that eats people.
Skull, you don't quite, you're not necessarily familiar with it, of what he might possibly be. You definitely know it's not, necessarily, magical. And Corval, you would have gotten this from your spellcraft. This is not a inanimate object. This is not like a thing, an object given sentience. This is an actual living creature.
Yeah, I was.
Esther, you barely know. It is a creature that is known to live in dungeons, and it is it might be what's known as a mimic, but you're not sure. But as you're kind of looking at it,
So, what are the odds of you eating us?
but I know pretty high, depending if you annoy me enough.
Oh, come on, Nick. Can we
Alright,
bring
then,
him along with us?
seem-
Oh, shit.
You're gonna be eaten.
I wasn't one of the Sentinel advised.
Wait, you wanna know how he eat these little guys?
questioning-
Oh, it's fun. Alright, they step up. No, they walk in, they're super curious because they're stupid. They don't know what's going on. And then, BAM! And like when he says BAM, the book form just kind of melts and disappears into this huge mass of a creature. Like this absolute, like it's a goppy, gooey mess. Different mouths coming out of different sides. It like oozes down the side of the pedestal and has like these long kind of pointed
Meg
like
said, "What the hell?"
teethy claws that all around just this large where the goop kind of drips down. It forms into a mouth and just has like this long forked tongue and rows of teeth that just go into like this void. And then it leaves down and then just like sucks back into the form. But yeah, it's really fun seeing the faces.
Guys,
So
guys,
you're a
guys,
mimic,
How long have we had you
Gather
back in
gather
the,
You know what I am.
other
Oh, wait,
kobolds?
no, he like flaps his book. It flaps like
Meg said, "I think I just peed
no,
myself."
flaps the covers. Well done. You know what I am. Fantastic. Oh, not many people know what I am. Well, they do, and then they die. But you know that's the. But you know, good for you.
Alright, lads, we need to talk. Lads, gather around. I gesture.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, you're gonna leave me out. All right, fine. I'm just gonna. Starts kind of like full, like trying to flip itself around, but the pedestal's angled, so like when it flips around, the eyes still look towards you. He's like, "Oh shit!" Just kind of stays like that.
Guys, we all here? We're all here together, huddled up together.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Alright. I say, we bring this lovely bastard along with us and use it against the kobolds to take our gold back. And
I was
plus,
thinking that as
you'd
well.
be wicked badass.
Yeah, let's-
Like, look at him!
Though
Yeah,
the question is,
but-
how will we get back to where those kobolds were?
We'll have this guy get us back.
If you
Meg said, "How
if
did
you
we
think I'm
convince
gonna
him to
be
help
eating
us?"
rocks, you're out of your goddamn minds.
Okay, then we'll figure
Yeah,
it.
I
mean,
mean,
I- I mean, if we all did work together, it's not completely out of reason that we could get rid of those rocks.
Corvo, make a wisdom check.
Oh, actually, yeah. Let me just let me just. Never mind.
make a wisdom.
Can I just not?
No, make a wisdom.
Nah, yeah, hindsight.
Even with your no, you're super optimistic about your chances, but you kind of had this set reality of like, nah, it'll definitely be a lot harder than you presume. But you know,
I mean, I do have somewhat explosive.
you know, there's a different way out. That I know. I can be very helpful to you guys. I know a lot. I am a book. Written by a pretty
what?
smart guy. Eh?
Would it be possible to figure out show us a way around this rock wall of sorts? Get back to
Back
that.
there? Why do you want to go back there?
Those kobolds are the ones that have our gold.
Oh, code. Fucking people are simple. Listen, if you listen to me, you'll have more gold than that. There's gold in here. I can show you, but you have to
Oh.
promise to take me with you
Sure.
and feed me.
Meg
thing.
said,
I
"I don't
need-
like that."
I need food.
It would like
Living,
Yeah.
Depends.
hopefully. I will take corpses, but food. Other than
Alright,
I'd like to do one
as long as
thing.
it's not us. Alright.
that, if you feed me, it won't be.
Noted.
Yeah.
Take the book.
See, you're a smart guy. Ooh. And kind of like, you pick him back up and he looked up. Are you an alchemist? Ah,
Yes.
if you are, you'll love what I have in store. Hang on. Blah. And it kind of like, just, it makes the blah sound, but the pages open. And the, like, and the bookmark kind of whips around. They're a bunch of alchemist things. They're both alchemists. They're fine. And closes back up.
This is
It kind of spits out like a fucking piece of dust. But yeah. I have a lot of information, especially for alchemists. Yes.
Mm.
See?
I think we've
You have
been
a lot
getting
in
along nicely.
common. You're an alchemist. I was cursed to be an alchemist book forever. It's great.
Yeah.
I would like to do one thing
Yes.
to bring it on. I'm gonna use Detect Evil.
Detect evil? Sure.
I think we're gonna get. I think it's gonna be.
Okay. You detect evil, and this creature, Babel, does not emanate any evil energy.
Okay.
For you can determine there is no borderline nefariousness with what he's doing, or just radiating off of him.
Just about looks like a term. They're a bit more chaotic.
Come on.
Oh. Well, my vote's to take him along.
See, smart man. And you're an alchemist, so you should be smart too. And you should realize that's very smart to take me along.
I've already picked you up. Of course, I'm taking you along.
Yo! My man, he kind of like lifts the bookmark for like a high five. Come on, my man. Yeah! And there's a little goop on it.
Like half-assed.
There's like a little goop. There's more goop on your hand now.
Meg said you seem helpful. But suspicious.
Oh. Alright, I'm not suspicious. Alright? Listen, you sit here for years. Actually, what are years? There's no clock in here. I don't actually know how long I've been here. I just know it's a long time. I get very hungry. Alright, these bones here are the ones I haven't ate through yet. Alright?
Oh, you.
Makes you guys feel better. I use Detect Evil on the book.
See?
Will.
I'm not evil. I'm a good book.
I could tell that, love. Hey, Babel, if it makes you feel better, I've been fighting for you since I've met you.
You know what?
Yes.
It may be good. Johnny. That's your name, right? Johnny.
Johnny Star.
Johnny. So you're Corvo, Johnny, Ish, and Paladin. That's your name, right?
Oh. No, it's
No, it's Paladin.
What's your name? These people are saying it's
That's my name.
Astre. Fucking kind of name is Astre. I'm gonna call you Paladin.
Okay.
I think we're much convenient that way.
But yes, I will take you out of here. Yes.
Yay! Can I hug the book?
No.
You can hold me, but don't hug me. If you do, I eat you.
Sounds reasonable.
Good.
I don't
And
think you'd
also,
want
one of you has to
sticky
carry
stuff on
me.
your
I
hands,
can.
though.
One of you has
It
to
might,
carry me. I can't move. I am stuck.
Yeah.
I've already got your stuff on me. I guess I'll carry you.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. That's usually for trapping the little bastards who step in and try and touch me.
Makes sense for the alchemist to carry the mimic that is cursed to be an alchemic book. So.
Also, no one. Also, I am. You guys only know I'm like this because I let you. No one else is gonna know I'm here. All right, I'll just be a regular book. You know.
Alright.
Sounds
Aw,
good.
He likes
Go with
us.
this.
I don't like you. You guys are my only way out of here. Like is a very strong word.
And that's how you feel. Come on, you know it.
I literally just met you, and I'm only with you because of convenience. And also because I
It's
don't
lovely
have
to
legs!
sight.
Yeah.
I would! If I wasn't cursed to be a book! Kind of
So did you
breathe.
used to be a human?
Can we just get going?
Did you used to be a human or something?
No! I was a regular mimic. No, I could be chess, I could be gold, I could be anything. People would touch me and eat me. Great! Then the fucking alchemist bastard found me, and his buddy turned me into a book, and they started writing in me. Alright? How violated I felt. I felt very violated. And now I'm a book, forever. I can only go from this
Is
and
there
the
anything?
monster.
Is there anything written in you that tells that says how to turn you back?
No. I looked.
And I mean, it's not like you'll be able to use it anyways.
Strike one. One more, and I eat you.
Alright, then I'm just gonna leave you here.
No, 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 no. Make it make it intimidation. Make it intimidation.
Okay.
Baby.
Ah,
You wouldn't.
I put him down. I put him on the pedestal.
No. Pick me back up now. All right. I promise.
I like this dude. I'm gonna go pick him up.
Thank you. Kind of glares at you with like the eyes on his cover. Like they were on the front cover, but now they just kind of slide and move to like the side binder to look at you, Corvo. See, he's nice.
I just give a stereo the
Come on,
eye.
So if my shield breaks through, my only option.
That's fair. Now,
All right,
are you ready to
let's
move?
get a move on.
Great. Now,
Yeah.
and it kind of
Now,
can you
where's that gold?
no can you hold me up a bit? Like hold me like straight up so I can see. Okay. All right, you hold them up and his eyes once again like sink back into the book and pop out the other side. All right. That way. And he gestures with the bookmark. Just head straight. There's a gate. You have to lift up. You have to open the gate. And then we get out.
Alright.
Sounds reasonable.
Alright, you guys approach the gate. Are you guys make your actually I should ask, are you guys making your way to the gates or anything else you guys want to check or do?
I'm gonna go to escape the gate.
Alright.
Can't
You
think
get
of
to the
anything
gate
at the
and
minute.
on the gate
Yeah.
is a phrase that says prove your vows to the Iron Sphinx.
Sphinx?
And on the wall, as you kind of shine your light around, you see four different crests, all along the wall. The gate's in the center. The words are up top. They are written in common. It is just regular common. On the left side, there are two crests, one of a dragon and one of a stag. And on the right is one of a trying to get the word of a person praying, and another one of a tree.
So would this be knowledge religion?
Not you could
I want like like analyze it of sorts. Like just like what knowledge is it basically?
this might just be a sure, do a knowledge religion. Anyone else wants to do it, you can.
Yeah, it seems
I know,
very
I got nothing
really.
going for me on that.
Yeah, Corvo, you do not know what this is talking about.
Makes
Astute,
sense now that we know.
you know that traditionally, proving like, just kind of going through, Iron Sphinx, specifically that like that kind of term in most mythology or teachings, especially of your god Helligrin, however the fuck you pronounce it. While they are usually like seen for like self-sacrifice, like shield and defender, they were in many different myths and stories accompanied by an iron sphinx, who is kind of a symbol of judgment, as sphinxes are usually in the world creatures of like riddles and kind of trickery. The Iron Sphinx is a symbol of like true judgment and loyalty.
Alright.
So I'm gonna ask the book. Do you know how to open this gate?
Let me look. Haven't seen this. It's kind of hard to see it from the pedestal. No, I have no idea.
Alright. Anyone have any ideas? Do you want to just try open it and like pulling it up? Unless it's like
I doubt that will work.
Hmm.
It's clearly a puzzle here.
Well then.
Are you guys making any more? Are any of you going to like try and investigate door?
Sure.
Or I'm especially asking like Megs or the other two people who haven't rolled.
Oh.
Nick.
Ow.
Oh, I thought that meant as well more a general thing.
I mean,
Like, is there any like?
any of you can, but I'm also asking like if Megs
Alright,
or Yif
alright.
want to roll because you know.
Yeah, true. We've been rolling a lot. Just yeah.
Yeah,
But that was more of a general thing.
it's fine.
Alright, so let's see. We already investigated the thing, right? Like, at least with what do we call it? The whole knowledge religion thing. What else can we do with it?
You can roll a. I say if you just want to like think about like possibly roll a perception and see if you notice anything else about the skate, the symbols.
Good point. Good point. First. Shit, we've done this before. Where? There we go.
Did you roll?
Got it.
Nice.
Alright, tree. All right. Yeah, with your perception, you kind of go over like all the different symbols and crests that are around there. You don't seem to notice any mechanism on them. What you do notice is that around the human one, there are. You have to get like a lot closer to see it, but you do notice it. Engravings of different numbers, from one to 10, encircling it.
Ah. Excellent.
And and in the also your investigation, it, unlike the other ones, just kind of seemed like stuck to the wall. This one might have a way to be moved.
Boy, how we go about it.
Huh. Do you ever want to try just lifting up the gate?
No.
I mean, if you want to try.
I mean, you could try.
That's on you all.
Doubt it's gonna work. Try.
I don't think you're strong enough. You're kind of frail looking.
Well,
He
if we
is
all
alive,
do,
he is
maybe,
rather frail.
but I doubt it.
You can try lifting it.
Can I get a grip on? How good is my grip on the bars, honestly?
You could like the bottom is kind of like the traditional spiked bars, so you could like wrap your hands around it. Whether or not you lift it or not, it's a different story.
No.
All right. So what do y'all? So.
Alright.
Hmm.
So, let's get a recap.
Okay. Can I look around the room?
Sure. Make a perception.
Watch
What are you
how
trying to
that's
look?
gonna
What are
be.
you trying to look for? Are you
Just
trying to look for anything?
Just general scope of the room.
All right. You're still in the same room where the pedestal was. You're just far deeper in. You know, it's like a long kind of corridor of a room. But once again, you still see on the wall. No, on the walls there are the four crests that left to right. Dragon, stag on the. And on the right side, a person praying in the tree. The words on the top, prove your vows to the Iron Sphinx. And the gates in front of you, and Johnny has told you that they're on the. I'd assume you'd convey this, but on the human one there are numbers labeled 1 to 10 on it.
Huh.
So, let's see. Prove
Thanks.
valor.
10. And we know the Iron Sphinx is a symbol of true judgment.
Yes, and like honesty.
So, 1 to
Well, I'll be
10.
honest. I have no idea how to open this thing.
Alright. We can use our brain powers on this. So,
Yeah.
let's see.
So we need a number that probably correlates with judgment or true honesty. You can immediately rule out 666 at least.
Yeah.
Let's see.
777 is just luck.
So, prove.
Unst
valor. I keep on forgetting it.
I'll roll a knowledge history to see if this could correlate with any stone.
A knowledge history of like of what?
Like the Iron Sphinx more in depth.
Oh. Okay. You pretty much got most of what you know about from the religion, but go ahead. Roll another knowledge history. 15. Yeah, sphinxes nowadays are intelligent creatures who usually get by through riddles. No, like definitely like wordplay outsmarting. Colleges. The Iron Sphinx is once again more religious in nature. It was never said to probably actually exist as a real creature. It's more so, just a creature of legend, of stories. It and once again, it is a creature of known to be for, like once again, honesty, truth, no trust, judgment, things to that nature.
Yep.
But it is religious based.
So, should we confess something?
It's worth a
Or
shot.
how would the numbers correlate?
I remember that, and the one with the numbers. If you found out that like just kind of expecting it and moving a bit, it did like when you kind of put your hands on it to investigate, it did kind of move inward. So like it could be moved.
Move inward, you said?
Yeah.
Or...
Move inward, yes. Like it could be moved.
Oh, like I could press it.
Possibly.
Possibly. I would like to dabble with that a little bit to see what we can do with it.
All right, you're gonna press it.
Yes.
Press the button.
You press it, and the lights around it start going, and they start glowing in a yellowish light. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Jesus,
5,
it's a bomb.
4, 3, 2,
No one's gonna.
1. Any light that you had snuffs out. And the words on the wall that kind of, that you read now glow this kind of bright light of "Prove your vows to the Iron Sphinx," and it's pitch blackness. Like even you with dark vision cannot see through this. It is pitch black, and all you can see is the "Prove your vows to the Iron Sphinx."
Great job, Johnny.
It was what the shot,
And-
love. It was what the shot.
But all of you do hear the sound of like a clank, clink, clink, clank of like old rusty gears start to move. Clank, 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 clank.
Did you say rusty gears?
Or just the sound of a mechanism moving. Clink, clink,
Oh,
clink,
got it.
clink, 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 clink,
Alright, love.
So we started something.
I think we're in the same room as an automaton.
clink, 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 clink,
What?
clink, clink, clink,
A
clink,
fucking
clink,
robot.
clink, 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 clink,
Where'd you get that from?
clink, 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 clink.
Book, do
Rusty
you have any
gears
idea what's
and
going
the-
on?
Clink, 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 clink.
Book, do you have any
Like-
idea what's going on?
I'm just taking a guess. I'm just taking a guess over here.
The clanking goes on, and then you hear a.
Also, clear question to the book ignored.
Oh, did you ask a question to the book?
Yeah, I asked, what do you know what's
shit,
going
I
on?
thought
Oh, I thought you were
I- that's
I thought you were talking
No,
to
I
everyone
said
else.
to the book.
Oh, you can call him by his name, you know.
Babble.
I have a name, you know.
Babble.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Good.
I think I would know.
Right.
But
I'm
the
writing my
clanking stops. The light to the kind of darkness that kind of surrounded you goes away. The light of the words goes away. And the gate is open.
Oh.
Ah. I did it, love.
You did it!
I won.
The book kind of goes, "Are you fucking serious?"
Yeah, buttons.
Oh my god.
And we're all the champions,
oh my god,
my friend.
Stop singing! Also, I can't believe I'm trusting my literal spine to you guys.
You have no better options, and let's be honest, and you
Seriously.
probably won't have any other options in the future.
You literally have no option.
I know, fair. But great, you solved it. Wonderful. There's probably a few more along the way.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Might be, possibly.
Well,
The guy who wrote me was very smart.
but with my brain's
Alright.
love, we'll be able to zip past this real
Continue
quick.
forward then.
Alright, you guys continue onward. Into a tall and right beyond the gate is a staircase that leads upwards.
Okay, I'm gonna perception, like inspect the staircase.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Traps and
join
all
in
that.
that.
you're gonna do that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and join in.
All right, 19. All right.
Damn it!
Johnny, you don't see much of note. Nothing looks super out of place. Corvo, you really inspect that ground, and you don't notice anything. You check the
I don't
stairs.
notice any traps on the staircase.
There don't seem to be any traps on the stairs.
It's funny how we both have
Good
the
job.
same perception
Good job,
modifier.
Corvo. Just
Mickey.
strained your eyes.
But you,
Sure.
so you guys ascend.
Yes.
All right.
Well, I will.
Yes,
You all begin to ascend. It's a good climb. But
It
the
was
stair
a
the
good
stair
climb.
the staircase kind of winds around in circles. Eventually, you make your way to a point where you can see light at the top of these stairs. Make it up, out of the stairs, and you will look to be in a basement of some kind, or like
Oh, shut up.
or like a ground, or actually, correction, no, like like there's like a door that's kind of half ajar, where the light's kind of streaming through. And I open and you kind of peer through the door, and you're like in like an old house. The roof is raveled and caved in. There was just kind of generally, Corvo, I'm going off your perception because you're just kind of really paying attention. You look around, and it's like very messy, as if someone left in a hurry. What you presume. But it is the outside, and the just faintest bits of morning light are kind of rising out through the standard glass windows. And you are no longer in the caves.
I push everyone out of the way and kiss the ground. Mwah! Outside, love!
That's gross. Even for me.
Right.
Bards.
I fucking crummy. But great. You guys made it out alive. Honestly, it wasn't that hard. It was just a fucking door and a staircase.
It was a button.
But hey, you
Took
did
a lot of
it.
work to get to that door and staircase in the first place. Look.
Fantastic. Great. Now, about that food. I need food. I'm very hungry.
Now about that gold.
Okay, fine.
The gold? No. That's, alright. To be fair, I might have told something of a lie. It's more like a white lie, like a half-truth.
I
There
could've guessed
is
that, love.
gold in here. Probably. I don't quite know what that would be. The man who wrote me probably just took it and left. But there was eventually gold here. Previously.
Eh.
But what's gold? You have me! I'm a book! Like that talks, yeah.
I was gonna
Exactly,
say, I
love,
don't
it's metal.
really care too much about the gold.
Stare at
We have a mimic
Stare
now.
at him.
I think we're good.
Yeah, see? Bright side. I don't know where we are, though. No.
Oh.
That's kind of in the basement.
From you are.
I was in the basement for a long time. Alright?
All changed, man.
Shit changed. But yeah, just
Well,
go out and take a look. But it's bright. Please put me inside something. It's bright.
I mean, I have a backpack, and I think.
cool. You're going back to the alchemist.
Yeah.
If you can find the bastard.
Oh, not the alchemist in our party is what I meant.
Oh. Nah,
Can be cruel, but I'm not that cruel.
sure. Whatever. Just put me away. It's bright.
Well,
Yeah.
at least one thing's for sure, we're fun
Here, Corvo,
outside,
put him in
and
your
we
backpack.
actually
That's it.
enjoy
Yeah,
the
stick 'em in
day.
my backpack.
All right.
We're free, loves. We're free.
And
Well, knowledge geography to see where the hell we are.
honestly, yeah, knowledge geography.
All right. Well, you guys can leave. You guys can leave the house.
Actually, wait, can I investigate the house?
Yeah. Roll me a perception as you look
Wouldn't that be
about the
investigation?
house. There is no investigation.
Oh, I thought there was investigation. Alright,
There's
sure.
only perception. Just
20.
Monica.
Nice.
Deception.
Just Monica.
Just Monica.
You look around the house. As your kind of producer doesn't show you, it is quite messy. It's usually like chairs are turned over, shelves are empty. There's a few remaining books that have in the the shelves, but they've definitely been weathered and moldy from sitting out in the rain. There's a fireplace, a little cooking area, which once again is kind of run down. But it does just appear to be a standard, really shitty house. You do see the remnants of an alchemist station, though. You recognize it as a alchemist's toolkit.
Okay.
Or at least it's definitely older and like rustier, but it is a toolkit. And roll me a knowledge engineering, Corvo.
Okay.
You're not quite sure if it could still work for making real alchemical items. It might. You're not sure.
Oh, I love. Since we're here and there's all this alchemist shit, maybe they might have some resources for ya.
Doesn't seem to be much. When I could see.
Take what you can get, love. Thank you.
The most there is in this is this alchemy station, and I'm not sure I can. It's very usable.
But yeah, besides the station, anything that remains of what could possibly be used for alchemy is in such scarce quantities that you could not make something with it. Like, you just know as an alchemist, you couldn't. This is not enough material to make anything of value. So it's really just the alchemist kit.
Which I can't really use.
Well, you don't know. You think it might be usable. You're not sure.
Alright.
Alright, guys, is everything take a quick break right here?
Yes, let's. So as you
Yeah,
guys emerge,
now's the right good time.
we can take a perfect time for a quick little break.
Yep.
Alrighty then, and we'll be back after these messages.
You
that
don't
we
exist.
have.
do.
Dun-dun-dun. I had to
Live.
unmute myself, and we're back. Hello. Yay.
Oh wait.
There.
Hello,
Whoa.
everyone. We're back. Welcome to StudioCAT's D&D session with your host, Sparky.
Oh.
Woo! And everyone else is here, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
like, you're technically
I got.
hosting
the
the
bot.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we
See,
can
I
test
got.
it.
I got music. Yeah. I just had to deafen myself. Yay.
Yay.
Sounds awesome.
I can't hear any of
That
it.
we
Play
can
some
actually-
Queen.
It's just
No,
paladin.
I don't want to get copyright strike. That's why I looked up generic
Play the
RPG.
Play
I looked
Dokapon
up-
underwater.
I looked up generic RPG music. That's what I did.
Wait a second. I've got something. I've got a royalty-free music. Let me get this. Let me get this.
Don't stop it.
Yeah,
I don't want to get
do that, man.
banned.
Don't.
I don't want to get banned.
It's royalty-free. Like it's
I don't-
actually
guess what?
audio library.
Well, guess what?
It's YouTube
man?
audio library.
I,
Dude, let's
well,
not
guess
make
what?
shit complicated.
I
Let's
don't
go
care.
for it.
I don't care.
Damn it.
All right. So.
It
Uh,
doesn't stop us from singing, technically.
yeah. When we went on break, the party finally emerged from the depths of a kobold den after befriending them, walking back up, meeting a mimic buddy. That's a book named Babel, and proceeded to answer a puzzle, whatever it was,
Using
Two buttons.
TTS Max.
Fun.
and then have emerged in the remnants of an old house that belonged to an alchemist, from what they could tell. So, you guys have emerged. What do you all do?
Hey, are you using TTS or I just? Sorry. Can we all hear Megs or is that?
Megs isn't typing anything.
No, I just like
it's
when
me.
when he sent messages, I just
Meg
couldn't
said,
hear it.
"Oh,
So
I'm
like,
just
he
quiet."
was talking.
Have to be in the.
You have
mute
to
people.
click on the mute people VC. to
Yeah,
hear.
I was being there. Sorry, I just really I
Alright.
just didn't hear the messages
Alright,
earlier.
anyways.
So it's just yeah,
So,
just wondering.
what do you
I guess.
guys? So, you guys emerge. What do you?
Like Skull said, get out of this house and like acknowledge geography. Like where the hell are we?
Okay, you step out
I
of the
agree with
house,
that.
and from right here, as the morning sun kind of dips over, you guys can see.
Oh great,
You
get
see.
broke.
You do see a town.
Right
on
what
the
was that?
cuff-
My internet kind of just.
Right on the cups of your vision. You can make your knowledge geography if you want. So.
Alright.
See kind of town on the cusp, just right on the horizon. Knowledge geography, Corvo, you recognize it as Falk.
Oh.
No smirk.
Okay.
Asteria, you're kind of not sure. You know, it's a town. You don't know
let me go
exactly
for
where
it.
you are, but Nick, you can probably fathom like the size of the town where you are.
I'm gonna.
Johnny,
I'm gonna
yeah,
reconnect
this
to
is
see if I can get
thi-
that.
You cannot retry a check. Oh, never mind. He's going away. Oh yes, Johnny, you recognize this as. This would be Falk. From your location where you were. This is Falk, the surrounding terrain.
Labs. I remember this. We toured around here one time, Ash and I. The rest of Ban, passing Quentin.
You've never been here.
Oh.
This is the town you guys were traveling to before you guys got jumped.
Oh.
You've never.
Can't
You
do
have
anything to stop
never
my
been
internet
here.
from breaking wide open.
Yeah, you
Can't do
have
anything.
never been here.
Here's the goal.
I
Meg
tried
said,
to,
"Talk
do
about the
improv on
Dieter
this
from
one,
hell."
You guys can fucking tell.
Well,
That's something.
Let's cancel
let's
that
not
over there.
celebrate too early. Let's not
let's
celebrate too
ignore
early
that.
here.
I just missed something completely.
Kind of. You did.
Yeah, this is the town of.
Like
Falk.
my internet like decided to give out the worst time.
Yeah,
Good.
it's
Look,
fine.
good. Let's keep
Town-
it that
You're
way.
back.
Let's
Basically,
keep it
that's
that way.
the town we were trying to go to.
But you're back. Yes, this
Alright.
is the town you guys were all trying to get to. For various
Convenient.
reasons.
Excellent.
Lucky man, let's go.
Alright.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Don't celebrate
Alright.
too early. We still.
Alright,
Don't worry.
and just from the town, as you're kind of walking through, you do see like other town places that happen to be farmland, with different people kind of walk around. As you take your time, make it back onto the main road, and making your way back to Falk, you start just kind of walking, seeing different
Dumb Kobo cave on
like
the map.
different cots and like peasantries. You kind of pass the people walking who just kind of go about their day, like go about their day holding sacks above them, which is kind of, you can just notice this very thick atmosphere. The clouds are, despite the morning sun rising, are still very dark. You know, an oncoming rain. Really gray the sky. As you guys travel, getting closer into the town, this mood and atmosphere that you felt coming up just gets intensified. You step through, you kind of look up and pass through the kind of, honestly, what you could tell, very simplistic fortifications of this town. You know, they definitely look like they just, like, it was just quite recently taken control over, and these are like the basic bare bone defenses of what a place would have. Like, it's just standard spikes and batteries to try and deter any charges or anything like that.
Oh yeah, I just realized something. Never mind buying McGiff's guitar back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Poor
Damn it.
now.
Yeah. But you kind of make you make it in. The ground is definitely, you know, it's brown and muddy. You kind of just see these. You're just very peasant-looking folk. Majority that you see are cat folk. They are the kind of indigenous people of the area. Very kind of huddled and sheltered. There's like there are some kids like running around trying to like, either playing or doing something else. But that's true. There are people lined up at like a station to get food. There's the local guards that you see as you walk deeper into the heart of the town with the traditional red and silver of the Garlean Empire that you are familiar with. Just kind of, looking at all of you, walk in, just eyeing you as you walk, but not paying too much mind to you. Kind of coming about their time. As you get to more like the heart, you do see a large tree. There are some leaves, but it's definitely a old tree. Has seemed to have been here a long time. Kind of get through. There's like a small crowd of people start to gather as you hear like the sounds of like a fight nearby. And that's what you get. And just the sound of just mud splattering and just a fight going on. It's like a crowd of people kind of walking, like some of them like just watching, some just averting their gaze. Do you know exactly?
You want to bother with that?
You can't sit idly by and let this happen.
Of course.
Alright. So you guys, I guess you all kind of go through the crowd?
Yes,
Yep.
I would like to see what happens.
You kind of like push through the crowd, like, scoot by, and you see like these two Garlean soldiers beating up on one of the cat folk, he's definitely older, like grayer in features, light gray fur, old cat folk, with these kind of two guards. One of them kind of definitely a little rounder in the middle. A lot of them very portly. It's kind of like solidly jowly. The other one a lot leaner. Seeing they're just kind of like stop and beat them. And I just that's what you get. Stealing you damn flea bags. And kind of, and they're like pick up like a little, like a smaller catfolk, like is in the hands of the portlier man. He's kind of just shaking around. The kid's like trying to look away, like trying to get his hands on the screen, like, let me go. And there's just
Wait, so that's for stealing food.
This is, and there are that they, but the kid's being held back. The man getting beat up, and the other citizens around you are just kind of like looking with this look of like, some of it different, like shot or like so, but all of them are just very sad eyes and just not even paying attention. A lot of people are just walking past it as it happens.
Can I intervene?
Yeah.
Same.
What are you guys doing? You guys gonna intervene? All right. What are you guys doing?
Sure, I pick up mud and throw it at him.
I'm gonna.
Are you guys gonna?
Can I
are you
I'm
trying-
gonna push
Can I
guards.
push them
I'm just
out of the way?
first off, I'm gonna throw mud at him.
Go. All right. You're gonna.
Meg said yeah. Throw
Ah!
mud.
All right. So Megs and Corvo, you guys are gonna throw mud at them.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are gonna get into a fight with them. All right.
I want to tackle them.
Roll me. Well,
Try to talk
roll me. All right.
to them.
So.
No,
Right.
tackle them.
All right. I guess roll me initiatives. You guys will have surprise round. So.
Oh,
Wait, what? I just wanted to throw some mud down. I didn't want
Yeah,
to. Like,
you're still attacking him.
fair enough. Fair enough.
They're
where-
not
where the
expecting
hell-
it. So roll your guys' initiative. Make sure to click your make sure to
Whoa!
click your
right.
tokens.
20.
go for all of us.
Initiative, right?
Uh,
Where is initiative?
I'm
it's on your
assuming
character
this is
sheet
for
near the
all.
top by your name.
Oh yeah, I forgot to click on my character for that. Sorry.
That's fine. I fixed it. Yeah. Make sure and
Wasn't my last initiative roll
Wait,
20?
There we go. Initiative.
make sure to click on your token when you roll it. There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
Ugh.
There we go.
I like to
Sari
imagine the
30.
one with one
Megs.
stand.
Megs, are you roll your initiative for me, mate?
Mud's going in his face first, baby.
Here's Johnny.
Oh, like,
Oh my god.
why are you all like this?
No. I just wanted to
Damn
like.
it.
Welcome
I
to
just
D and
wanted to,
D.
like,
Welcome to
distract
D
him.
and
He's
D.
what-
Let's
I-
fight him. God no.
No, I just wanted to throw some mud at him. You're the one tackling him.
All right, let me make a new page for this. 'Cause boy, howdy, did I not expect. Oh my god. All right. Can you guys drag your tokens onto the board to make sure you guys can move them while I drag other shit? Fucking do this shit.
There we go.
Oh.
Why?
All right.
I
I
don't
was
know.
gonna use
Gotta go to text
It was
you
gonna
cat
be
people.
great,
That ain't
but,
right. I don't like it. The
I
cats.
just wanted to get him off.
First off, they're
They're
thieves.
cute.
These are not what they'd actually be looking like, but these are just the tokens I have. And
Can all- They're guards.
I mean, yeah, I just wanted to get him off. Like, again, I didn't want to start like an actual fight.
I'm gonna use this for the little kid because it's the token I have, and for the guy on the ground, I'm gonna use this one because it's the only tokens I have.
Sure.
But yeah, Corvo, you Megs, please drag your character token onto the board.
Max, please drag your character token onto the
Alright.
playing
Ball.
ground.
So you got all right. Wait, what? Wait,
I'm
wait.
just messing.
All right. So Corvo, throwing mud.
Right.
Roll me arranged.
All right.
8. Well, actually, who were you aiming at?
Damn it.
The one on the right.
The one on the right, the thinner, leaner man. No. You kind of throw it in his general direction, but it does not reach him. It is not nearly that close. Well, that's your turn. That's your surprise round. Johnny, what are you doing? Unless you want to do unless Corvo, you want to do anything else.
You know what? I'll just let me just grab my character. Let me just grab my character token here. I'll just move back a little bit.
All right. That your turn?
Yep.
Good, Johnny.
Alright, we're tackling the
Gotcha.
guy on the left.
All right, the portly man.
Yes. So,
Okay.
I should move closer, or
Yes.
what?
Move closer. You are making a combat maneuver. Are you trying to like grapple him or like push him?
I'd say push.
Push him. All right. So this is a bull rush attempt because you're trying to just shove him. All right. Actually, to
Yes.
kind of
All my body.
Actually, to kind of better.
Going into him. Pushing
know.
him into the ground.
I know. Let me just kind of do this. So like the tree is like right here. That's where the tree is, and there's like a little median around it. That's kind of like this, and a semicircle around it. All right.
That.
So make your attempt to shove. It's against his CMD. We'll say you get a. He is. So just roll.
Alright, so what do I roll?
A CMB.
CM. Shit. Ah, found it.
13. You know what? Because he's not expecting it, they usually get a +4 if you're doing surprise stuff. So yes, you run up, you shove the poor man over. He kind of like stumbles back, falls onto like this median, still holding the kid. Who? Actually, hang on, I'm doing the wrong.
Oh shit.
check. Who
Does he
doesn't?
loosen his grip on the kid whatsoever?
No, the kid tries to get out from that, but the man's still holding on. Especially now that he's falling, he holds his grip a little tighter. So the man is pushed 5 feet back, and I'll say he's knocked prone because you pushed him into something. So the kid's next to him, still in his hand. He's knocked prone. This guard knocked prone. That's your movement and action. Anything else you want to do?
Can I draw a shield?
Your shield would already be on you. It's not necessarily
Yeah,
you're
but you know,
drawing.
like, just draw it out, like, because I remember
Yeah,
last time,
like have it up. You mean like have it up?
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
You can have your shield ready. You can ready your shield.
It's
All
like
right.
some Captain America shit.
Asteri, Astre, what are you doing?
Well, here's my plan. Go up over here.
Okay.
Are we gonna get really? I'm really gonna get violent here.
You already attacked him.
We threw mud at him.
You guys attacked him. I'm gonna try something a
Stabbing
bit
him.
different.
You stabbing him.
You can't wait. Where'd you start?
salvage
Right.
this
Where'd
with
you start?
diplomacy.
Right here or right here?
Right by Megs, like right there.
Right next to Meg's.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
Can't-
next to Megs.
You can't make it there unless you dash. Because you only have 20
then
feet
you-
movement because of your armor.
Yeah, and that's basically taking.
I think so. Let me check.
I'd
your-
still like use diplomacy from like right
yeah,
here.
you can talk. Your voice is not limited to 5 feet in front of you. Actually, never mind. You do have 30 feet, so yes, but
Okay.
you do not.
It works if I just go right.
Yeah, you can speak. It's an action. But
Nice.
like, what are you trying to do? Like, are you walking up to him and trying to talk to him?
I'm going to try to use diplomacy to diffuse the situation.
I can respect.
All right. What do you like? What do you like?
Guys,
What do you say? What are you
what do you
doing? What are you doing to be diplomat? To use diplomacy?
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna ask what the situation caused the situation and apologize for my party's childlike tendencies.
Okay. Now,
that
how would
work?
your now? How would you say that? How'd you actually say that? What are you actually saying to this man, who's just kicking this old catfolk man on the ground?
Basically,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Hey,
Roleplay, Skull. Roleplay.
You got this, man.
you're the town guards. What happened to cause you to beat? Get more background for the situation. Start to handle it more peacefully.
Okay. It's more like you're just kind of asking him all right. Sure, roll me a diplomacy,
Sure.
and I'll not one.
I mean, you could play it like, oh yeah, oh well, you have a 9 plus modifier.
No. The guard just kind of like speaking, like seeing what happens, like sees you come up and it's just like who the fuck are you, like? And just kind of like just shoves you back a bit. No, not enough to actually like maybe just kind of like shoves you back and keeps going like, what do you think you're trying to do? Are you trying to interfere with the city? That's right. That's
I am not
your
even-
your diplomacy failed. You pick that up on the next turn. Esh, what are you doing?
Your diplomacy is shit.
Meg said throw
It's
mud.
an 8.
Okay,
I rolled
roll,
low.
Nice
alright,
one.
Megs,
Nice one.
roll a ranged attack to hit him with mud.
Range, baby. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Our rolls, man. Our rolls.
All right, you throw mud and you don't hit him either. It kind of lands the same spot that Corvo launched. But now it is. They all get to roll their initiatives. Ready, one volunteer. Gotta find their bonuses. Oh, fucking shit. Never mind.
Quality mud throwing.
Yes. Quality mud throwing. Very quality mud throwing.
Loving it.
Gotta love that mud throwing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Shit. So, now what are we doing?
Okay. Well, I mean, if like it depends if it's my turn.
It's not actually.
The
Because,
boy gets spread.
Oh, guard.
yeah,
Oh well, we
that,
both have same initiative, huh?
that, and also, the kid rolled it, but I'm not. I'm guessing your dexterity isn't +4.
Actually, my dexterity is +4.
It is. God damn.
Yes.
Look at you, putting more dex than a fucking rogue. All right. It will be the kids.
boy.
You guys technically will act on the same time, but the kids are going to once again try and break out of the grapple. But it is a fucking kid. No. He's still struggling to break out. This Portland man's got a grip. Corvo, your turn. What are you doing?
Okay, then. Okay, I'm going up to this guy. Okay, so let's see here. So, is this in range of him?
You would be within 5 feet of him, yes.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go up to him, and then I'm going to attempt to trip him.
Okay. Go make a
Come on,
combat maneuver
Get-
check.
Use the situation, man.
Make the combat maneuver check. Roll a CMB. No. You kind of like show up and try and like trip him, but like you don't have the strength to push him over, and you just kind of look at you like, "Are you trying to fit his way out?" Fuck. Like this, he's now like he looks pissed. Like when he's beating up this person, he's now even more upset that these random people who just walked in are trying to stop him. But yeah, that's your movement in action. Anything else you want to do? You can't move anymore. Used all your movement. Is there
Any chance we can stop?
Nothing else you want to do?
Can
Johnny.
Can we just straight up say, can we just stop?
That would be
not
your
the
action.
bonus.
It'd be your action to
Oh, damn
try
it!
and
Alright.
convince him. So, Johnny.
Can I wait?
The man
I
is
should
currently in
ask.
front of you, prone.
How much HP does he have?
You would not know.
Oh, alright then.
You do
Can
not
I
know
kick
that
him in the
information.
teeth?
Yeah, you can walk
Alright,
up.
okay,
You can walk up to
boy
him.
break free. Did the boy
You can
break
walk
free?
up to him and try and kick him in the mouth. Sure. So take
Alright, going
the
for it.
step.
Don't.
Kick
Oh.
him. This is just a straight up melee attack.
So, CMB?
No,
melee?
just roll melee.
Melee, got it. My favorite Smash Brothers game.
The worst one.
All right.
That's off.
I'd say he's flat-footed, but no, he's you do not manage to. Actually no, you get a bonus because he's prone. I have to look at the rules for prone. Hang on. I do believe.
Don't free the child. Just kick him in the teeth first.
All right.
Yes.
It is a condition. Let me talk and check. Gonna look up prone. It has a -4 penalty on attack roll. Can I use a ranged weapon against me? So, you do miss, even with the penalties he'd suffer. You do miss.
Damn it.
So yeah, you try and kick, but he kind of like moves his head out of the way in a way. You kind of kick the rim of like the median. It hurts. It kind of like sends pins and needles up your hand. He is going to be on, like, he's still on the ground, and he's just going to, like, try and get up. Like, for one, try and get up. So that provokes attack of opportunity from you, so you can punch him. You currently don't have your weapon out. You only have your shield.
I mean, you can kick him back down.
Can I smack him in his arm that's holding the child? Like, with the shield.
I'd say that is a disarm, because you're trying to disarm him. So yeah, roll a CMD to try and disarm him.
CMD, good. Let's do it Captain America style. Weird. Somehow it's not working. Like, I'm hovering over the thing, but it's not lighting up.
Are you clicking it? Are you just...
I like how the fat man has more initiative than
What do you think I'm doing? I'm clicking it. Is it CMD or CMB?
CMB. Because you're making the maneuver.
Got it.
Wow.
Yeah, I got that.
No.
Yeah, I got
You try and get rid of his grip, but he ducks out of the way of your strike as he gets up, because he's like wobbly trying to get up, and he's just going to draw. He's going to like draw his weapon from him. And he's just gonna like point at. He's gonna point at you and just be like, "What are you doing? This is God business."
I should ask, did he disarm the child at the very least? Because I aimed specifically for his arm.
No, you did the disarm maneuver, but you still failed against his CMD. You did not.
It.
Also, you also were doing it unarmed, so you actually had a penalty. I just noticed. Or actually, no, you're using a shield. Never mind. However, it says here he was getting up, and this actually provoke and like. This would provoke an attack of opportunity from him. He's not going to take it. He's just drawing his blade and pointing it at you. And... Don't interfere with God business. Sit back.
As if, Lord.
Don't mess with the rats. It's going to be the old man's turn. The old man, seeing like as like his current beating is stopped, is going to fucking book it.
Understandable.
He's just getting up and using half his movement and then dashing. He's going to provoke an attack of opportunity from the guards right next to him. He's going to attempt to just like kick him as he goes away to try and push him down. He's just going to try and kick him. Kick. Yeah. Like as the man runs away, the guard just like kicks him back down the ground. Reflex. Passes. He stumbles a bit, but he keeps going, and just starts running. He runs through the crowd and just runs away. Alright, Esh, what is your dex? Asteri, what's your dex? And I'll check, because that determines the order. Megs, what is your dexterity? Oh.
Meg said 14.
I was confused on
14 plus 2. Skull, what is your dexterity bonus?
10 dex.
What dex?
Modifier.
You're cutting out over and over. What is your
Dex is
13?
yes.
Yes. Okay. So Esh is before you, then it's you, then it's the guard. Esh, what are you doing?
What you gonna do?
Meg said hold an attack with my bow. If the guard holding the kid attacks, I shoot.
Okay, so you draw your weapon. All right. So yeah, you pull out your bow and you're holding your attack in case the guy doesn't. All right. So you do that. Asteri, what are you doing?
I'm gonna grapple the guy right in front of me. It's safe to say that diplomacy's not gonna work anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Screw diplomats.
Says that as like. Yep.
Alright.
Screw diplomacy.
Roll
Didn't get us out of the
Roll
situation
me a
before.
combat maneuver.
Yeah.
No.
God damn.
Double nat one. Oops, all natural ones. No, you try and you just completely like fail to go for like he like you try and like go up to like get a hold of him and he just completely just like shoves you away. He kind of like looks around, like seeing the person with a bow drawn at his friend, the guy getting away, and all this stuff happening around. On his turn, he's going to just pull his pocket and blow a whistle. Like I can't whistle. Need assistance! Need assistance! Violence! And pulls out his own sword. And kind of just and tries to make a strike at you, like you, Asteri, as you're the one who tried to attack him. He's going to try and stab you. That is going to be. I'm so prepared. Da 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 la 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 la. That's going to be a 18.
Armor class is exactly 18.
So that hits. Exactly hits.
Right.
He managed to slice you right at your side. You take. I gotta get the sword of flame because I don't have this dice ready. I don't think you guys would kill these fools. What the fuck? I don't understand. Man, dude,
I will guide you.
you're making me pull up shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Alright, hang on. I gotta get the stuff. So it stabs you with this. Gets you with his. It is a long sword, so I gotta find the right thing. It is a long sword. Let me get the right dice.
Provide acoustics while Sparky is searching that up, guys.
2 plus.
Acoustics? No.
Dealing a total of 5 damage.
Oh shit.
As he slices at you.
That oughta hurt.
Alright. It's now the little kid's turn. Trying to escape the grapple. No. Kid's struggling.
No!
Can't quite do it. This portly man has the grip of a fucking legend, dude. Alright.
Right.
Corvo, it is now your turn. You just saw the guard in front of you slice at your paladin buddy.
Yeah, he's got this.
You're gonna move and walk around.
Wait, let me ask. You got this?
You cannot. He just got stabbed. You cannot talk.
Alright.
You cannot. I will say you cannot. Like. I mean, you could. The enemy's right in front of you.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna try and trip him again.
Oh, okay. This would provoke attack of
'Cause that worked
opportunity.
so well the
This
first
provokes
time.
attack of opportunity.
All right.
Because now that he has his weapon drawn. So yeah, you
Okay.
can go
Actually,
for it.
okay. Wait. Let me just think this through.
Summon Babel. He needs food anyway.
Oh, actually, that's a great idea. I pulled Babel out.
You
I don't
pull
think this is
Babel.
gonna end well.
Oh,
Alright.
it's gonna end horribly.
You just quickly. Is he in your bag?
Yes, he's in my
Alright.
bag.
You
Yeah,
quickly
it's- I
flip.
can-
You quickly flip around your bag, pull out this book about alchemy, and it is a book. I'll say, mate, you're trying to activate Bab. So roll me a diplomacy for Babel. Roll me a
I mean, he
diplo-
wants food. He's hungry, so he's.
Yeah, wake him up and use him.
14.
He's like you pull him. He's like, whoa. What do you say to him?
You want food right here? There. Throw him at the guard.
Are you toss? Okay.
Don't throw him
And he's
yet.
like you toss. All right, you toss a book, and he like looks up and like, food, and starts and becomes like I'm gonna for the sake of it, he would occupy the space. He's gonna go on this side of him, and let me just quickly look up a book. Book.
Could you just throw out a picture of Venom and make me happy over there? That'd be awesome. Or
Venom.
Aw.
Yeah, sure.
We are
And you now have like formed as just large hulking mouths like the mouths you saw before. Now just there in the middle. I have to roll as initiative.
Oh,
boy.
nice.
Because you have a fucking mimic. Okay.
I'll
That
stop my
was actually
mimic.
a smart move on Nick's part. I just want to say that.
I got with a gif on that
You'll
one.
find out. Boy, howdy, will you find out.
Yeah, and then if
Oh,
that's the case,
dear
you like
God.
gif.
He will activate. Actually, yeah, right now. So Corvo, that's your turn. That's your action. I'll say you have to throw it. So, I'll say that won't provoke an attack of opportunity because you just kind
Okay,
of
I'm gonna
tossed
back
it.
up a little bit. If that's
That would provoke an attack of opportunity. If you move.
Okay, never mind. I'll stay there.
Stay there. All right. Mimic's turn. It's gonna see the man you kind of like looking at. He's like, food, yummy. And it's gaping while it just kind of goes up to like, eat. It's going to eat this man. Let me get. Boy, howdy, let me find this shit. Huh. It's going to just. It's going to. I have to look at this stuff. Because it's special, because it is a fucking mimic. Boy, howdy. Alright. So it's going to just do a slam attack. So reach up and just kind of like encompass him. Yeah, it hits. You just see this large thing and start to like the book just kind of melt away and this large monstrous goopy form, mouths and arms just forming around it. It doesn't even have its own shape. It just gets larger and just snares over this human. And he takes, let me find the stuff.
This is a bad idea.
This is going to be, oh fuck, a lot of damage. As this man gets hit, like you seem
That's
like
a lot of
he's
damage.
like drowning, and he's like like just screaming in like agony and pain as he's getting mauled and bit and slammed down. He's not looking too hot. He's also like you see like that slicky goop that was on your hands, which by now has like faded from yours, but he's starting to like ensnare him, get over, it's getting his mouth. He's like, you start choking, and yeah, he is. Oh god.
It was gonna be
and
one
he
of us
has
if
to
we
make-
didn't give him food anyways.
He has to make a. Oh shit!
Oh, I know. It's all babble now.
Hang on.
We have basically an
actually-
insta-kill now.
No, yeah, actually, never mind.
Look at
It's, a
you.
it's an auto. Yeah, it's an auto grapple. So yeah, he's now currently grappled and ensnared in this monster, this literal monster that you have thrown at him.
Is the
Yeah,
other guy
man.
like feared or something now?
Is it Johnny's turn? You're there. You just see Nick throw the book, and the large abomination kind of form out of it and snare the other guard. But now the crowd is like screaming, freaking out, and all of them are running. Every single person that was around here is now running for their lives.
We tried to
Well,
defuse the
I told you we'd
situation.
get
Johnny,
the
Johnny, you
bomber.
see the guard you're in front of, like look in horror at what just happened to his friend, to the other guard.
Does he let go of the kid yet?
No.
Can I
It's-
slice off his arm?
You can also just
Yeah.
Never mind diplomacy.
Sure, make an attack. Sure.
Alright, so I draw out my rapier.
Alright. Make your
I feel
slice.
like everything just escalated.
Alright. And I aim specifically for the arm that's holding the kid.
So
So
I will say
rolling.
you could. So you roll the hit. So it doesn't hit. His armor is too thick for you to cut off because he is wearing armor that goes around him. It is metal, so it's armor. And you slice your rapier, kind of like a little bit of spark comes off. Meanwhile, this man who had a sword pointed at you, looks over to the beast next to him, drops the kid, and fucking bolts.
Pretty much.
He will provoke an attack of opportunity, so go ahead and roll me an attack of opportunity.
Get him, baby.
Try and
So I can hear that last part. Roll of opportunity.
roll, yeah,
what?
attack of opportunity. Roll me an attack of opportunity.
Alright, attack of opportunity. Let's see. Where would that be?
No, roll an attack. An attack of opportunity is a thing you
got it.
do. If someone leaves your threatened range, which is 5 feet, you can make an attack of opportunity, and this will hit them, and some attacks will allow them to not leave. Like you hit them, and if you do, they can't leave. But this is just a normal hit, as he's running away.
Push him over again.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna push him over again. I want him to feel this.
Make a CMD. Try and push him over.
Alright.
My CMD.
Babble, enjoy.
No. You fail.
Damn it.
You push.
Damn
You try and push him again, and he's just like, no. Again, you miss because he's just so fast. He's a big dude. This is the probably fastest he's ever run in his life.
Well, how about makes his crossbow?
May doesn't have a crossbow. She has a short bow, or he has a short bow, and the trigger was when he attacked the friend, so that trigger has not come up. And yeah, he bolts. He's out this way, and again he's shouting. Yeah, that's his turn. Old man is fucking gone. He is gone. Ash, your turn.
Ooh. Honestly, I wouldn't know what to do after this.
How's Babble doing?
I mean, he is currently in the process of possibly.
Meg said,
What? Brilliant, Megs. You don't have to say. We say because we have the luxury, because we have the.
Meg
curse
said,
of-
give me a sec.
I mean, honestly, I think I.
Meg said I spaced out the whole turn.
Honestly, yeah. And
Wow,
that's I was about
Megs.
to say that. I just,
Way to
like,
pay
kinda
attention, Megs.
stand there.
Way to pay attention, guys.
Honestly, honestly, if it comes to run to my turn and start that over, I'm just gonna stand there. Honestly.
But you guys should still pay attention and be engaged, because it's rude for the fact that I'm describing other things that don't necessarily have to do with your character, and you guys just space out and not care.
I'm enjoying.
Because other
even
shit can
stuff.
happen without you guys
Yeah,
being on your
exactly.
guys' turn, But whatever. Anyways, do what you. What are you doing, Megs?
I don't think it was meant like that, though. I mean,
What are you doing, Megs?
Meg said, can I shoot the guard?
Which guard? The one that's running away, or the
Yeah.
one that's currently being consumed by your mimic?
I mean,
Meg said, one being run away.
Okay. What is the range of
Meg
your short-
said, wow.
That is within the
Meg
range.
said English.
That is within the range of your short bow, because it is 60 feet base. So yeah, roll with your short bow to try and shoot the man who is running away for his life
Yeah.
and no longer trying to engage in combat.
Let's go.
we're out
Right
for
on.
blood today, boys. We're out for blood today.
17
Oh, spear.
does not hit.
What?
They're wearing the armor they're wearing a higher tier armor than Asteri's wearing. These guys are in plate, which is why they're why you hear the jail. This fat portly man is trying to run away as fast as he can. No, your arrow barely nicks one of these metal plates. He's like, He keeps running though. Asiri, your turn. The man you're currently fighting is now being consumed and messed out around by your mimic companion. What do you do?
Dude, I'd suggest you bail. After
Yeah.
Babel wants to get turn on you.
Honestly, I think I just leave
I'm
this.
just gonna
Yeah,
like.
oh yeah, I had to check how much damage Babel did to this poor fuck. It was he did max damage plus his bonus. Yeah, this guy's not looking too hot. Yeah.
He's not dead already?
Surprisingly.
No, he's still screaming. Still screaming and flailing.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
bail.
I mean,
Let's just give Babel some space at least. We'll do that much.
honestly.
You got this.
Who are you saying you got this to?
Babel.
Oh,
He just said.
Babel, all you hear coming from Babel is nom 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 nom.
I think
Yep, he's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, he's got it.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
You guys are walking away? Okay.
Yeah, back up a bit.
Just a little bit.
It is now the guard. So that'll be your turn. You can move. It'll be the guard's turn. He does get never mind. He doesn't. He gets to save to escape the grapple. No. No. That's a no. Yeah. Yeah. He's just currently being consumed.
Okay.
Screaming like his hands are clawing out. He's like, "Help me!" Oh, yeah. The kid looks at you, looks at the monster, is like, starts crying and just runs away. Sprints.
Yeah.
Is gone.
It was the right thing to do, love. You'll thank us one day. Hopefully one day you'll get over the traumatization that we've caused you.
All right,
least he's alive.
Corvo, it's your turn.
Sir.
Yeah, I think I just
Yeah, let's just back
Yeah.
up.
I'll just move over here a little bit.
Okay.
Let's give Babel some room to work.
It's
That-
Babel's
that's it.
turn. Yeah. And as like the hand of like this human gets just now completely engulfed by this blob of pinkish flesh or mouth. Just kind of, it's like really big because it is covering his body. The movement around it stops.
Damn.
As it starts to shrink and deflate, and then form back into the book, and there's just there is just the metal and the skeleton of this human man.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Babel
can I go pick it
Babel
up?
burps out like the sword, kind of out of the void of the pages.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I make an effort to pick it up?
Oh yeah, you can pick up the sword. It is a standard
Go ahead.
longsword. It is just a longsword. As
Bloody
that
hell.
kind of ends, you guys walk around. You now see way more guards have shown up. Like
Well,
they are like now it's not even like a few. Like, oh, the scuffle got out of hand. We'll need more guards. It's a fuck ton of guards. Like the whole
I would
and like
hope
every single active person who's in this town is here. They all see like what happened. The skeleton.
Meg said,
you
I'm
got-
starting to realize this is a bad idea.
Only
like,
now.
see you guys-
Only now.
oh shit.
and it's like, and they just have like they show up, crossbows out, drawn, like pointing at all of you, and they're like some with swords out and shields, like, and some looking at in fear at like what just happened to the other guard. None of them just say. They're all looking, at you. They completely surround you, like all around the tree and all that. As through the group is a very thought the first man was portly. Oh boy, this guard is still dressed in the reds, not full on armor. This person is not wearing armor, or at least they're not wearing metal. You know, it's very big and bulbous, like the buttons on the shirt are like barely holding his gut in. Very very beardy, mangled face, kind of shaven, not quite though. Very mangy, just very jowly draws. No, kind of grubby looking, wearing a guard hat, and has like a bunch of like different symbols and marks on on like his sleeve, and he's like, that seems to be the kind of fiddles around with like his sword, and he's like draws it. He kind of points at you both hands. We're all under arrest.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Arrest!
You see, there's a reasonable explanation behind this.
I really don't think that's a good idea. I'll just tell you now.
This is a mistake, actually.
Silence!
Hang on. No, I just...
No.
Okay, so let me,
Put those weapons back.
let me roll
love.
can I roll intimidate?
Silence!
Can I roll
Okay,
intimidate here?
shut up.
So
You
Cover, shut
Step
up.
forward.
Shut up.
Slowly, weapons on the ground, all of it.
Yeah, I really just general talk to him. I really don't think arresting us is the best of ideas. Seeing as what happened to.
Cover, shut the fuck up. Put your weapons down.
No. I think.
No.
Put your weapon down.
No,
Shut up.
I'm just
Shut up.
like,
Shut up.
we have a freaking mimic. Why not use it?
We do not associate with this alchemist over here. He's gone daffy.
I don't know who this is. No.
Thanks, guys.
No, he's like, that's right, shoot it! And like with like the second the order goes out, you just hear the volley of arrows all try and strike at the book. Let me just get stats real quick. These are all crossbows.
Come on,
all
Dabble.
heavy.
You got this battle.
These are all heavy, so they're all a D10.
It's a book now. He's not even a monster. He's just a book.
Yeah, it's still a book. It's still slowly starting to shrink because mimics are usually medium-sized creatures, but the book is small because it can fit in your, or it's like really small. Regardless, there's about 5 guards, all with bows, who fire first. Yeah. Do that. So that's I gotta get my calculator. That's a 9.
You know what's bad when the DM has to bust out the calculator.
It's a 7. Other 2 shots.
Really?
Other 2 shots. Let me get. I dropped my dice. I have to roll it so much. I dropped it. I can't find it. Whatever. That's a. Ooh, hey, look, a 10. Nice. Another dice. It's going to be a. That's. Oh, shit. Yeah. And
I'm about ready to make both for it.
the first volley.
You can't, dude. We're surrounded.
The first volley.
Back
About
up,
5
back up.
different arrows all stick into the book. That's not occupying that space. Dealing a lot of damage. The second volley that they all fire, as they can all fire twice, deals.
So the second volley does what?
I'm rolling that. Actually, no. They would only have 1 volley, so never mind. They start to prepare. Second volley, like all striking the book and just, and and you just hear, ow, 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 I submit. And all the guards just kind of look at each other. Did it just talk? I think it did just talk. Why did it talk? I don't know why it talked.
Book's my
Just
best
kind of
friend.
like it's the bookmark is like holding up like I submit. Ow.
Meg said
Ow.
yes, the book talks.
All of you? The main head guard now, like, sweat very visibly dripping down his face. All of you are going to come with us. And we will discuss this. Drop your weapons and come quietly.
I mean, as
Absolutely.
long if you're gonna keep
Absolutely
that mimic
not.
off us,
Yes.
all right.
Are you guys actually submitting?
Meg said I put the short bow down.
Yes, yes. we don't
I asked
go
him,
off
are you
and
gonna
so
keep
I'm
that mimic
compliant.
away from us?
A group of like guards kind of like go over and like get behind you, Ash, and start moving you along. Are you other guys dropping your stuff? You guys?
I'm
Yes,
asking him if
absolutely.
he's gonna keep us away from the mimic.
We know what you did. We know it's with you. Just come quietly and drop. I will not ask again. Drop or we will fire.
Sure. Start my sickle.
And the other
Yeah,
guards
drop
kind of all come up and
Pretty
like
much right.
around the it's like north this straightway, kind of get all of you out. The
Shit.
minute like the man just kind of like still sword pointing at you, and you guys are kind of escorted out. And you just hear a voice kind of right up behind you. So, you guys want to talk? Before you just hear like a zap of like a spell.
Ugh.
You are all
Alright.
escorted into a. While the houses you were kind of passing were definitely old and worn, this town is not a very wealthy town, it seems. You see a you see a very lot more extravagant house. A lot bigger, at least 3 stories, cleaner. The guards and the portly captain escort you in, up some stairs. No, you guys are ushered into like an office. The few of the guards that were with you, where you hear the captain say, "Leave. Wait outside. I will talk to them." And they're like, "Yes, sir." And they wait outside, before the man just kind of walks around you, and just sits at his desk and kind of just flops down, kind of jiggles a bit. Sit. No.
Absolutely, love. Absolutely.
Oh, right away.
Okay.
Why, sir?
No. Kind of like he breathes a bit. Proper procedure requires me to ask you, what the fuck happened?
If you allow me to explain, you see, the situation that had happened was that we had initially started a scuffle with 2 guards who were beating on what appeared to be innocent civilians. You know, police brutality and whatnot. And, you know, we engaged. It was wrong on our part, but we swear we did not mean to use whatever that book was over there. You see,
Yes,
we
I just
found
thought it
over
was a
here.
normal book.
Yeah, he thought it was a normal book, like a simple spell book. You know how alchemists
Roll,
are over here.
roll
But
me,
he didn't realize.
roll me a Corvo, because you're also trying to lie to him. Johnny has to check the skills. Roll me a bluff.
Charisma?
Roll me a bluff.
Bluff.
Try and lie,
Eh.
because you are lying. And
Wait,
Corvo,
bluff.
you roll 1 as well, because you're also lying to him.
Shit!
Anyone else want to get out of this?
He gives you the look as you're trying to explain this.
Meg
like,
said me.
Max wants to get out on this.
Sure, roll a bluff, Megs. Even though you haven't said
How?
anything. He looks
Skull,
at
you
all
wanna,
of
you wanna
you.
try and bluff to this
Like,
as well?
he looks at all of you.
Can't.
Yeah, I mean, you can speak up and still try and
I
lie.
could.
But he looks at the three of you who are trying to lie to him.
Go.
And doesn't, you has the look on his face of like he does not believe a single word that's coming out of your mouth. He does not believe a single word. You think this is funny?
I found that thing in the cave.
You think that you can just walk into this town, fight
Meg said yes.
my god, and then threaten this very town with a mimic, a creature, a demon, a devil?
Hey,
Meg said, yeah,
hey, I
pretty
just found
much.
that. Hey, I just found that thing in the cave. I didn't know it was a mimic.
Yeah, right on. We had no idea.
You just described lying to him that you did not know it was a mimic, and
Oh,
he
damn it.
does not believe you.
Can't
You
we
know
do it
damn
again?
well what it was. We heard the gun. We have eyewitnesses of what happened. What you all did. Now they're going to investigate. He starts talking to himself. Now they're going to investigate. Because now we have a death. Now they're going to come investigate what the fuck happened. You all! You're going to ruin me. You're going to ruin what I've done for this town. All of you.
Ah, yes, just shove it down.
Look, sir, if I may speak up for at least speak up.
Meg said understandable. Have a nice day.
Pretty much. Alright, see ya.
Sit down!
You realize we're at least going.
What'd you say, Skull?
Sir, definitely the tragedy that this situation's caused, and as for me, the party, I know literally whatever we could do, it cannot make up for this judgment.
Should all be imprisoned. Now, most imprisoned. You all have caused me a lot of trouble.
In what way, love? How did we cause you trouble? What have you done?
Roll me a diplomacy.
Hey, what?
A diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Can Skull do that?
You're the one asking.
Oh,
You are the
Boy.
one asking him.
Damn it.
Don't ask other people to do checks for you. Unless it's like, oh hey, can you open this box for me? Then they can do it. But
Could he speak on my behalf? I mean,
you
like,
just
know,
asked
he's-
him. No, you
Yeah.
roll the check. Your
Damn it.
character literally you said in character, how would he do that, love? And you're asking, actually Skull said that, not me. No.
I tried, honestly. You saw me try, you guys.
Well, for starters, you murdered one of my gods!
I could
His
see
face
that,
is now
I
red.
could see
His face is now as red as his uniform. It's
Technically,
bright
the book
crimson
murdered
red.
him.
Yeah, seriously.
Meg said the book did.
I d-
Like, I mean, we have clean hands. I mean, yeah.
I should have you all arrested.
By bringing
Listen.
by bringing this mitigant to you, we save countless more lives.
Really? No, let me tell you what. I am a negotiable man. I've done a lot to get where I am. I very much enjoy this town and being here and being stationed here. It's done very well for me. So I'll tell you what.
Seriously, this mimic was in a cave very
So-
close by.
If you really,
Let the man talk.
That's
let the man
fabulous
talk.
information. I'll ask you about that. But first, I'm a negotiable man. No, I could. Maybe. I won't arrest you, especially one of the Helgren Knights. He looks to you, Skull. That look very bad. Especially on, that's your group, supplies for the Empire. As word got out. Guardian, I can see it now. Helgren Knight, caught in, murder of Guardian Guard. Oh, that
Actually,
would
he
do
was trying to
nothing.
break up the fight.
No.
Can't I bluff?
Let the man talk. We need to have enough information to work with.
Hey, I can bluff.
He was trying to break up a fight. He thought the best way to do that would be to... You guys thought the best way to do that would be to unleash a monster.
Hey, that was me, not him.
So you admit it.
God damn
Oh,
it.
no.
I thought we already covered
Sir.
that.
I was the one who unleashed that monster.
God
No,
gonna
I'm
roll-
pretty
roll me
sure.
a bluff.
Roll and bluff.
Jesus.
It was all me. It was all me, baby.
Sense motive. He kind of like sits up and gives you like a squint and like looks at you close. You can see like now really he reeks. Smells of alcohol and booze. He is not a smell you're familiar with. But he is looks at you. So, you unleashed this monster. Is that what I'm hearing?
So if you're gonna punish anybody, you should punish me. You should leave these poor civilians out of it.
However, though, if you're up to negotiation, I must admit that I'm sure my friend Esh over here, I gesture towards Esh, she probably gives amazing head if you would be willing to negotiate with that.
What? You
Meg
can't
said
just
I do.
Okay, just lie in game. You can't just let him take the blame, can you?
Let me do. Just let me
Like,
take
He
the
looks
blame.
at you,
willing
looks
to
at
Meg
negotiate.
said, I mean, I'll do it.
like he looks at both of you just with a look of like weird disgust as you are offering sex from like a very young looking male. As DM mode, as out of character. Listen, this ain't the Catholic Church. Second, but back in character. He just kind of looks you up and just goes back, just looking at Skull. So, you as a Helgrim Knight unleashed that beast among this town. Now that would not look well, now would it? So I'll tell you what. Like I said, I'm negotiable. All you have to do is for a fee of gold. I'll make sure this never leaves this town.
We're absolutely broke, mate.
Are you sure
bro.
the head wouldn't work? It's all we got on us right now. We have head.
Do you have
I'll
nothing?
do it.
Wait.
Well then,
Yes, we are all broke.
what could we then? What could you possibly ask
In
me to
fact,
negotiate with?
we lost all the gold, all our gold in the cave. We found them in the can.
Corvo,
Meg said I'll give head.
Head.
guys,
Head.
let me
head,
handle
head,
this.
head.
No. Well then, I guess there's nothing I can do.
Head.
Though the fact that you're coming clean is very easy for me. As now, I don't have to do anything.
there's
my
one
way
thing I
What
would
if we were to work off the? What if we were to work for the money?
Nick, just let me.
I'm just offering this diplomacy here. What if we were to work for the money?
Oh. Work for this money.
Yes. To keep ourselves clean.
kind of thinks to himself for a moment, slumps back down in his chair.
Meg said what? Kind of work.
And a kind.
Tell you what. There is a group here in this town that is threatened to get me reassigned. I've made a lot from this town. A lot of power, a lot of favor. A lot. They threaten to ruin all of that. So I tell you what. You'll find them, kill them, and then I'll see what I can do.
If you want us to kill them, can we take the mimic with us?
No.
But that'd be make it much easier to kill them. I'm just saying.
You already have to deal with the fact that most of the people in town and the entire guard knows what you all did. So I suggest
Meg said murder ain't my shtick.
you all really consider what you're doing.
There's the fact that you fired a bolt at that one guy running away.
Yeah, that's quite whack.
Hey,
Too bad. That's my offer. You remove them, get them out of there. Kill them, kick them out, do whatever it takes. Get
what do we
rid
have
of
to do in
whatever
this
they-
town again?
There is a group that threatens to undermine me. They call themselves Zemnaya. They're a rebel group. They've messed with us Guardians for a long time. There's some
Location.
in. I don't fucking know. They're in the town. You do
You
this.
just expect such the entire time with no clue whatsoever.
I
That's my
don't think
offer.
we're in a position to negotiate
Then
at this rate.
let us take the mimic at least. Give us
No, we-
something.
Corvo will
I
never
could
do
end
that.
this right now by getting you all tried for murder. And very much dead and not my problem anymore.
We'll
Didn't
take
we
the
already
offer. We'll take the offer. We'll go
Who
find
did
them.
and not these innocents.
What'd you say, Skull? Sorry?
Didn't we already establish that I was the one who unleashed the beast? So shouldn't it just be my punishment?
He again looks at you again. Yeah, except for, I don't know, your alchemist friend who's still, the rest of you who are hostile towards my gods. And I think it's safe to assume if you're associated with them, and you're associated with that beast, then it's all connected now, isn't it?
Suppose.
Now, you either take my offer, or I tell the knights, I tell the guards, I tell the Guardian Empire, and you will never be able to go back. Ever.
I whispered to the party. We could kill him.
Are you trying to whisper this?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, if I have to roll for this, then no.
Alright, I'd say you'd have to roll a you'd have to... It'd be a contested stealth versus perception.
Not worth it.
Not worth it whatsoever.
You're also 5 feet away from him.
Yeah.
If there's
Can
nothing
we
else...
have a little group huddle here?
No. Take my offer. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I mean, I'll take it
Okay.
left. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Adjusts his collar. Good. Now, I hope the next time I have to see you again, it's when those against me are dead and buried, and we're finishing up this deal. Understood?
Understood.
You will
Is
not
there
get your...
going to be anyone else looking around with us?
No.
Just us. Meh.
Pray the fact that you can even get anything at all. I will tell
But
you.
you're not giving us it.
I will tell you, there are a few members we possibly know of. A halfling, humanoid, though human, darker, blacker hair, greener eyes, no name. And some flea bags. One black, one gold.
Thank you.
And a few choice others. But those are the ones we've seen reports of. Seen the most active. And that's all we got.
One thing before we
Alright.
go on this hunt, basically. You will be resupplying us with our weapons, yes?
Yes, those would be useful.
Ones that we had on us. But we had to drop.
You may retrieve your weapons.
And may we stay at an inn as well?
Yes, this might take a while. You can
Well,
give us the
guess
lowest
what?
accommodations.
Guess what? That's not my problem.
There is that house up in there.
Now get out. I'll inform the guards of your mission. We'll have a cover. But don't fuck it up.
Absolutely not, love.
Stop being cute, prissy boy. He gestures for y'all to leave.
Alright. Set out.
Oh, he was a real dick, wasn't he?
He's walking out. He escorts you out as he like whispers to the guards and lets them know what's happening, and he kind of pulls a few aside. He's like, "Meh, meh." They go back into his office.
Meg said I wouldn't suck him for 1,000,000 gold.
But your escort out, your weapons are returned to you. And you are set in front of this building.
I feel like we've got to highlight our clip here. Alright then.
So, that happened.
Okay, now I've got to ask a few questions.
Ooh.
Do I have? So it's been a day that's passed, right? Pretty much.
It is the. It took you you saw the town and it took you like a few hours to get there. This is about early morning. This is early morning.
Since it's a new day, do I have my bombs back then?
I'll say on your next rest because it's actually been the hours. So next time you rest.
Alright.
Sure.
Alright.
I guess. Actually, none of you got experience because you didn't kill any of them.
No diplomacy experience.
I will say though, Asteri, for general diplomacy and charisma, add 100 experience.
What about my black cobalt moment?
Yeah, you get. I'd say you get. 50.
Yay.
Due to gravity. Mikyef and Ash. Guys gotta. Yeah, that's just in general. It's not. There's no set numbers. It's more so how I weight it. But. So yes. Actually, for the puzzle, Mikyef, I'll give you 100 XP for the puzzle.
Press the button.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Push the button.
He still got the knowledge and solved it. He did technically
Well,
solve it.
XP gains gain.
Yeah.
Didn't
Ash,
sound like a simple
Megs,
question.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Meg
You gotta
said
kill
what?
some more stuff.
Nothing. All right. You guys have your you guys are now broke. Have your weapons.
Absolutely.
Have
Can we
your
give him a
have your
point for
little
experience
leads.
just for that moment?
Have your leads. You want a break? A second
I mean-
break. All right.
We only got half an hour. No, what? No.
Roughly half an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, we got half an hour. Like I'm good with keep going.
I guess that might be a good place to end it. Because it's kind of cliffhanger. It's a little short, but you guys did a bit. You guys talked your way out of a lot of shit. And didn't talk your way
Surprisingly.
out of So much shit. All right. So I
Okay,
guess
can we just put a highlight to how we talk our way out of the situation? We use our gold to get out of it all, and just to get out of the cave and everything, and then we go into bloodlust against those guards.
so. But this will be the end of the
Right?
stream. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. We will be back next week. Hopefully, my school. School starting, so it should be fine. Yay.
Hey.
But thank you all. But thank you for anyone who is here for showing up. We will be back same time next week. Anything else you guys want to say before we leave?
All right. Thank you guys. I didn't know that Esh wasn't 18, so I'm sorry. I wouldn't have offered.
No, yeah.
On
Ash,
my
yeah.
honor, I
Here's
wouldn't
the
have
thing,
done
though.
it.
Ash is 18, except for the fact Ash is like 5'2" and very young. Also, the guy might not
Meg
like
said
men.
5 feet 0 inches.
5 feet.
5 foot.
Yeah, and
Shit.
also, it is a man who might very well possibly, just a little smidgen, not want to get sucked by another man. Very small. Very small.
I mean, it's a head at the end of the day. What difference does it make?
Oh my god. Thank you for showing up, and hope we don't get banned on fucking Twitch now.
Oh, we're getting banned.
Banned.
No, we're not gonna get banned. We're not getting banned,
Yeah.
you guys.
Stream.